Hey, welcome to your daily Proverbs moment. My name is Scott Blair. I'm one of the pastors that are walking through this with you as we read through the book of Proverbs every day. And so the goal is this: you should be reading it, and then this should be just something extra for you when it comes to reading through the book of Proverbs. Today, I'm reading from Proverbs chapter 26. And again, I'm not reading the whole thing, but I am highlighting some specific verses that kind of jumped out to me as we've been reading through this. So, starting in chapter 26, verse 4, we read, "Don't answer the foolish arguments of fools, or you will become foolish as they are." Now, you read that verse, and then you jump right into verse 5, and you read this: "Be sure to answer the foolish arguments of fools, or they will become wise in their own estimation." No, wait a minute, didn't it just tell me not to answer them, but yet I'm to answer them? Well, here's the thing. These two verses complement each other because they're talking about different things. See, what they're saying is when a fool tries to show their own wisdom by being foolish, don't be drawn into a stupid argument. You ever have that one friend who likes to just talk for the sake of talking, and all of a sudden you're arguing with them and you're going, how did I get here? That's what it's talking about. So the first verse is about foolish arguments. The second one is addressing foolish ideas, that we are to address those foolish ideas. We're to address those, especially if they're going against biblical wisdom. If you're talking to another follower of Jesus and they're saying foolish things about their life, maybe you've got that friend that says, oh, it's okay to sleep with my boyfriend or girlfriend. It's okay to get a divorce. It's okay. These kind of things, you go, no. This is a foolish idea. And so we want to step into those foolish ideas so that they don't become wise in their own estimation. Then when it comes to chapter 26, you can go to verses 23 through 26. And again, we're talking about some pretty heavy life conversations. It starts in verse 23 by saying, "Smooth words may hide a wicked heart, just as pretty glaze covers a clay pot." Well, what's it saying? Some people are just smooth talkers, and they're going to cover exactly what they're doing. Just like a glaze on a pot or a cup will cover its deformities, its flaws, some people are just really good talkers. It goes on at verse 24 and we read, "People may cover their hatred with pleasant words, but they're deceiving you. They're hiding their motives." Verse 25, "They pretend to be kind, but don't believe them. Their hearts are full of many evils." What does that mean? They're fake. They're just seeking to cover up what they're really trying to do. Which goes on in verse 26 where we will read, "While their hatred may be concealed by trickery, their wrongdoing will be exposed in public." See, you can hide a lie for so long and eventually it's going to come out. There's going to be some exposure to what you're doing. And even when it talks about this, it actually is talking about a group of people that are going to identify the flaw, the lie, the wickedness. Kind of like goes into Matthew chapter 18, where in that verse it's talking about church discipline. Because there's that verse that everybody likes to misquote, "Where two or more are gathered in my name, I will be there." That's not just people hanging out. God's always in our midst. What that chapter is talking about is when you make a decision to deal with someone who's either lying, wicked, sinful, whatever, that God is in the decision of those that make it, where there's two or more. So we need to make sure that we have to trust God to give us the wisdom when it comes to dealing with people like that. Hey, this is your wisdom moment. Hope you have a great day.